Okay, so I want to talk about the whole Iran thing real quick. And more reason for me to hate neocons. Because, god fucking damn it, I don't think we're out of the woods yet, but fucking hell. You look at. uh, just a lot of shit's been going on, and this quote is perfect. Like, I decided to load up Final Fantasy 3 because I hadn't really played it, like, at all. I played, like, the intro bit, but I actually wanted to play it. So I, I loaded up the intro cutscene, and that came. I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. Right after watching the Tucker Carlson thing, the what was it? Washington is war hungry. Which, by the way, a neat little clip I'd like to show you of from that video of I can't remember his name.
Watch. So here's what to watch for.
Lindsey Graham. All right, listen to this. He slips up majorly and kind of reveals something.
If the Iranians follow through on their threat to start enriching again at higher levels, to basically take their enrichment program to a kind of a nuclear level in terms of a weapons grade production, Israel's in a world of hurt. So the best thing the president can do is stop that. And how do you stop that? To make Iran understand you're not going to let that happen. I think he should put their oil refineries on our target.
So, did you notice anything? Let's go back to our wonderful image. That he said, if they get nukes, or if they go in that direction, Israel's in a world of hurt. And so that's why we need to do something. Of what's wrong, Lindsey Graham? I thought that anybody who believed that people in Washington were doing this for Israel were evil anti-Semites. I just find this funny. I've seen a couple slip-ups where one's like, if you care about Israel, blah blah blah. I think they're slipping up because they've gone so long with using the shield of, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, anti-Semite, that they've gotten sloppy. So like, fuck it, we'll just put it. They I find it funny because I've kind of had this feeling for a while, ever since the Omar thing. But yeah, and for the record, I should. There's a difference between the Nazi idea of what's going on and my idea. My idea is that it's the neocons that are untrustworthy and that have are kind of multitasking. We'll just say that. Um, I don't think it's a. This has nothing to do with religion or whatnot. I don't get the. I think it's also because war is good for people that make weapons and do all that shit. So that's probably part of it. But God, I think it might still happen, but I don't. We at least avoided it. If Trump had gone with it, I probably wouldn't have voted for him, or probably yeah, probably wouldn't have voted for him in 2020. But thank God he didn't. And let's not fucking go there. But by the way, can I mention a kind of issue I have, a nitpick with some terminology? I hate the term anti-war because it implies that the person who is anti-war doesn't want war, like doesn't would choose peace over war in any circumstance. I think my throat's starting to get a little dry, but I think the better term is pro-peace. I'd rather have peace over war, but you know, it that there are some times where maybe like where it can be necessary. I don't think shooting down a fucking robot is really worth the 150 lives, but that's what they want. They benefit from it, and they're so concerned about Israel, you know, being a fucking standing army, a nation with two walls. I pardon me for being just a little bit jealous. But yeah, I hope to fucking God we don't. Maybe eventually, when technology becomes good enough to where we're just using machines instead of soldiers, maybe then like, okay, maybe whatever. I don't know. But it, I just don't like the idea of soldiers don't really fight for America anymore. They fight for Israel. And I'm not saying oy vey, it's a Jewish plot. I'm just saying the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's common sense. I wish we would fight wars that directly I don't know. But yeah, this Iran thing is a shit show. Hopefully, this is the end of it, and hopefully, people start to see neocons for the. Oh my goodness. Start to see neocons for the. I was gonna say assholes, but just the warmongers that they are. And Ben Shapiro, I knew he was a snake. I had the feeling, and yeah, I was right. Paul Joseph Watson. Let me pause a second and get something to drink. Take a drink. Oh, okay, hopefully that should be better. You'll probably notice a stark difference between my throat being dry and now, but it'll probably revert back to being dry. And now I fucked up my headphones, whatever. Um, but yeah, Paul Joseph Watson's takedown of fucking Ben Shapiro was perfect. You can't be pro-life and pro-war at the same time. So that it just dumbfounds me that people in Washington were prepared to like kill 150 people for a drone. That's the price of 150 lives. Is fucking however much those drones cost. Probably 1,000 plus, 1,500 or so. That's how much they just don't care because they don't have to fight the wars. And the people that make weapons get that it war prints money. I guess I think Israel's part of it. I also think the um, industrial complex is part of it. I think there's a lot of nuance to it, but definitely it's the neocons' fault. I'm placing it square on the neocons. It's their fuck up, and people are gonna. If people see this, they're gonna get pretty pissy. Bibi Netanyahu is a fucking liar. Like, didn't he? Wasn't he the one that spread the whole fake news about WMD? And then it turned out, oh no, he was wrong. And then it turned out, oh no, he actually spread it on purpose. And now he's saying, oh, taking out Iran will have a positive effect. He's the fucking Todd Howard of politics. But yeah, I hope to God we're not going to war. Uh, Trump should, if Trump has a smart bone in his body, he will hold that thing off until 2020. Let's hope for the best. So yeah, I just think this image is so perfect. God, what fucking serendipity. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Let's hope this doesn't happen because Trump's gonna be in a world of hurt in the next election if it does. All right, see ya. All right, so just a quick addendum onto the video. I forgot to mention something about Ben Shapiro. So how he and others during the Omar thing were bitching about anti-Semitic tropes. Well, on his podcast or whatever, his video series, I think the episode's called "The White Supremacists or Anti-Semites Are Laughing" or whatever it's called. His he complains about anti-Semitic tropes, and then immediately, I shit you not, he cuts to his advertisement, which is about saving money. Like, bitch, please, if you're gonna fit into a stereotype like one to one completely, you can't really bitch about stereotype jokes. And this I don't really believe what the message is getting across, but God, do I fucking love dissident humor, and this made me crack my ass up. So yeah, I just want to bring up Ben Shapiro, that little bit there. Yeah, don't be fooled. He's a snake. He was against Trump. He's uh, wrote by the numbers, by the book Neocon, and so yeah, I'm gonna pause and just in case I can think of anything else to add on. Yeah, but that's it. Just the Ben Shapiro thing made me laugh. Because I specifically remember that bit, and I'm like, God, that is some good irony. Okay, I thought of something else. Some of these neocons are really fucking cringy. Like Mike Pompeo, who I shit you not, he literally said, "God put Trump on this earth to save Israel." I don't think Israel needs saving. I don't get that. Like I said, standing army, two walls. I, they're not fucking sitting pretty, but I don't think they need the neocons to come and save them. I don't get that. But God, that is fucking cringy. I want to see more of an influx of people making fun of neocons. Like, I get that, SJWs and the far left are funny and they're fucking weird motherfuckers, but God, some of these people, the fucking. Uh, neocons are just funny, but I also really fucking hate them. one of my pet peeves in politics, this is also something I forgot to mention, was parasitic relationships between countries. So I don't like what's going on with Mexico, and I don't. Although I think they've improved a little bit, and they're kind of trying to stop the influx. But Israel, like we fight these wars for their benefit, and then we just don't really get anything in return. And I think that bothers, or the just the not the specifically thing about Israel, but the parasitic relationship thing bothers Trump as well. But yeah, that's always been a pet peeve of mine. I think that should be it, but I'm just gonna be pause. I'm just gonna pause just to be safe. Oh, and one more thing on a more serious note. Apparently, and I've only heard this. I haven't really looked into it. So, obviously, take it with a grain of salt. Go do your own research. It was just something I thought of and wanted to bring up. Apparently, there are anti-Semitism laws being passed around. That is a fucking bad idea, and I guarantee you it's to shield neocons against criticism. I guarantee you, because they can label anything as anti-Semitism to get people off their back. It's just like the left using the term racist for anything they don't like. It's yeah, I thought about this the other day. Both the left and right have terms for things they don't like. The right uses the term. Blah, blah, blah. Notice when I was watching the video back, my tongue got tied a couple times. I have to work on that. But the right uses the word degenerate. The left uses the word racist. And though I think a lot of the times the right uses it kind of in a with kind of in a humor context as well, not necessarily 100% seriously, but they both kind of have their words and their mannerisms. It's kind of funny to think about. But yeah, the anti-Semitism, tongue tied again. Those laws are a terrible fucking idea. We don't need more censorship. We're already in a kind of shit heap when it comes to that. So yeah, just thinking about the fact that I might be put in jail for showing this image and having it on my computer. I think that's it. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I just want to see people shit on neocons more. That's all I want to see on the internet. It's just a sea of shitting on neocons for their boomerisms and their fucking warhawk kind of just bullshit and their hypersensitivity towards any criticism of their practices. I love that. I love the fact that they're starting to slip up and reveal their hand when it comes to the kind of pro-war shit. They just openly mention it. Maybe fucking, I don't know, maybe fucking APAC started to be run by Andy Worski, because that's it. It's an Andy Worski secret plan. Just fucking drop the ball and reveal it. So yeah, I think that's it. Um, Hopefully those laws don't get passed. I don't think you could even pass them though. Whatever. More shit to be worried about. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's finally it. Okie dokie. I am Dunyan Rings with this little addendum. The whatever. Yeah, the addendum, the movie, the meme that will probably get me in jail. Worth it.